Alright, here looking at Dooley items. I have so many videos. I think we're just gonna smash them all out at once, maybe. Anyways, I'm looking at Dooley items. These are the ones for season 5. Bizarre. It comes out on the 13th, which today is the Monday, so in like 2 days. I'm really excited. I've been friggin' waiting for this for the last 3 weeks, getting excited. They were like, it's coming out in 2 weeks. And a week later, they're like, it's coming out in 2 weeks. And I was like, oh crap, not gonna wait. And then they did the whole drop the announcement for monetization stuff. And I was like, oof. Anyways, thoughts on that. It's great. Unless you don't have the game. Pretty much what it boils down to. 45 bucks, a lot of money. And kind of screwing over. I personally felt screwed over for because my sub renewed like 3 days before the announcement, and rather than being like, starting the next character, you won't get screwed over, or you can still use gems, I'd have been fine. And then my thing could have ran out and I would have not cared, or give me half off if I have a subscription or something. So hopefully they'll refund me, and then I'll just use that $15 to the $20 that still is, which is kind of the only reason that I'm upset. Everything else, okay. It's the screwing the sub over is kind of gross. And I know you get double chests. I could care less about the cosmetics. If I'm weird, if I could shut off the shiny things on the items, I would. So I'm not a cosmetic person. I only use the gems for buying the skins that are like for the characters, and this is very rarely. I think I bought one, which is the Dooley on the Mad Max Dooley on the vehicle. Had I known they were gonna jip the gems, I would have bought the pig with the club too. Maybe I'll be able to get that one, because all the chests are becoming universal. Also kind of sucks. I wish that seasonal chests would be seasonal chests, and then maybe at the end of the season it gets mixed into that pool, but I digress. I'm still gonna keep my 2 of everything. They better not get rid of that. I'll be pissed off. I have 2 of every chest right now. So 2 of closed beta, 2 of open, 1, 2. I have 2. They better not screw me. I'll be real sad. I was holding on to them just in case you could sell them one day, which you're supposed to. They got rid of that too. That's whatever. But I was like, this is my Titan Hollow. I'm gonna hold on to the rarest one. But I do. Okay, Dooley items. I think Dooley has 1 flying item, which fly is basically half CCs once it starts flying. So if something's like frozen for a second, it's 0.5, slow 0.5. And then it's got to be flying and then slowed or frozen in order to work. So if it's frozen for 100 seconds and then flies, it's still 100 seconds. Kind of like little nitpicky stuff. Okay, gravity well. All your items start flying. Go figure. Good thing I mentioned what it was. Destroy this and an enemy item with no cooldown for the fight. That seems kind of bad, but maybe it's good. I'm trying to think of non-cooldown items. Can't really think of one. Oh, when an adjacent item burns, shield 10. Okay. When an enemy would destroy your item, destroy this instead. That's good for. You're giving Dooley tech. I guess still has 1 destroy effect. I guess they all really do. I think Dooley has the dinosaurs. Vanessa has egg. I think destroys one of their items, or no, just itself. No, I think Keg just destroys itself. Dell has a bunch. Tons of her stuff destroys everything. Pig. I don't know if Pig has destroy. Mac does. Oh, Mac has transform. I don't know if that's counts. But hover tech. 1 other item / items start flying. I'm assuming as it upgrades, there's more than 1. When you crit with a flying item, it stops flying. Flying items have 50% crit chance. That seems cool. launcher core. Oh, I should say, with the new setup, it's just $20 per character, and then you get all these included day one, rather than having to earn them on a battle pass or pay gems for them, which is another nice thing, barring they keep up with the pace they've currently kept, which may or may not happen. But I don't know if it'll be monthly. It might be like every other month or something. So we'll see. Launcher core. 2 items start flying. Charge your flying item 1 second. When you use a friend or flying item, charge this 1 second. That's neat. I'm assuming this is like a core you pick at the beginning or like day 3. So you can't can't get this just randomly. I think maybe. Launch pad. An item starts flying. Use a friend or flying item, burn 2. Seems intriguing. Levitation pad. You can read. If the item to the left of this flying, haste it 1 second. The item to the left of this starts flying. Yo, they should have flipped this up. Put this. The item to the left starts flying, and then if this item to the left of this is flying, haste it for 1 second. Okay, I just read that all confuzzled. Like, party float. A friend starts flying every 4 seconds. When you use this, a flying item gains 50 shield. Your flying items cooldown are reduced by 10%. That's pretty cool. Propeller hat. The start of each fight, your core starts. Oh, when you use a flying item, haste an item 1 second. I wonder if Drill's gonna get flying as a tag to go off or to charge. When an enemy uses an item, items adjacent to this gain 3% crit chance for the fight. I don't know if that's good. I have to get like a Piggle launcher build to be good, I think. Need something that's gonna trigger a lot. Maybe it's like up to 369, like 9% at diamond, 10 or 12% or something. And then pterodactyl. Oh boy. Dooley's just nothing but dad jokes. It's kind of funny. When this stops flying, it deals 1,000 damage. When you use a dragon or flying item, charge this seconds. So, or a dinosaur, sorry, not dragon, dinosaur. Same thing. Dinosaur, dragons, fight me. There's that one that, depending on like how many, like you need like 3 dinosaurs, 3, or like a dinosaur, you have like 3 of a tech, whatever, it splits its cooldown to 3 seconds. That'd be kind of gross. Every 3 seconds, charge 2. I'm assuming if it's flying and a dinosaur, it just still only does 2. If it did 4, that'd be gross. That's Dooley. Dooley looks kind of funny. It's 11 items. Normally it's 10, but I think the core, they're not counting it. I think they're just giving the core as like here's a new core. But, oh no, there's just 10. Card images is 1. Okay. I think new cores are great. New cores, no, I'm dumb. There's 11, which means there's 10 items. You know what? I'm not gonna do math anymore. This makes me feel stupid. Anyways, I'm waiting for the Mac items. I'm assuming they should be out today. I think, maybe. I think it's There's one other content creator that hasn't revealed stuff that normally gets stuff that I know of that is probably going to reveal this. The Mac stuff. Anyways, well, thanks for watching.